We're going to show you how that works. Works pretty good. It's a little bit slow, but it lines up really, really well. I've been surprised with that. It doesn't look like it when you do it on the computer. It doesn't look like it's lining up, but when you print it off, it lines up perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead and show you that. What we're going to cut out using the Glowforge Pro with the pass-through is these coroplast yard signs. We can make these in any shape, any size. We're going to try a 24 tall by 18 wide R. We already made one here. We use these for yard signs for happy birthday, to put in people's yards. We rent them out, and we also sell them on Etsy. So we're going to go ahead and show you how this pass-through works on the Glowforge Pro. Alright, how we have to make this work with the pass-through on the Glowforge Pro. What we have to do first, we have to get the material, stick it through the back. You can only use up to 1/4 inch material. There's a slot right here. I'm going to show you that real quick just to give you an idea there then. We have to stick it through the back side because it's got to come out the front side when we readjust it here. So after each cut, we're going to have to pull it forward. And I'm going to show you that here. Alright, I'll open this up. I said we pulled it from the back side, and you can see back here, we brought it through that little slot in the back there, and there's also a slot here in the front that we'll have to put it back through. Right here is the slot on the door. Goes right straight through there. If I pull this open, you can see my fingers in there. You can see right inside there. But you got to put it in here. Line it. I like to line it up with the right side. That way it's close. And you don't want to bring it all the way down to the bottom. For some reason, it just doesn't seem to. I haven't had any luck with it there. I leave it about a 1/2 inch or an inch from the bottom. Close this up, bring the lid down, and you can see it sticking out of the back here. Now this is the piece of coroplast right here sticking out of the back. And now what it's going to do, we'll go over here and show you on the computer what it's doing over here. So, alright. So what I did here, I've already got my R set up here. I imported this R from Photoshop. It's the font that I prefer. The font that I prefer they don't have in Glowforge. So I imported this R. You can see here, down here in the corner, down here in the right hand corner, or left hand corner, I'm sorry, the size I want. I want 17.5 by 23.5. Okay, so I'm going to position this down near the bottom of the, let's get this scale back off of here, down near the bottom of our work. And what you're going to have to do when you put a new piece in here every time, you're going to have to come up here, you're going to have to come down to set focus, and we're going to set the focus right here. You can hear it over there. I don't know if you can hear it, we're a little bit far away from it, but I can hear it over there moving around, trying to get the focus set right there where we need to go. This is a little time consuming, but it does a real good job. Alright, so now once it sets the focus, we're going to have to just move the R up here just a little bit just to make sure we're still within where we want to be. Okay. Now up here it says print. I'm going to hit the print button. It says preparing your print. It's going to take a minute and 51 to print this out, just to cut this out real quick. I'm going to go over here and alright, we come over here to the printer. They call it the magic time button. The print button is blinking. We're going to hit the print button, and then we're going to watch it begin to print. Alright, now let's cut the first part of the R. And here in a minute we'll go over to the computer. And later on we'll have to come back over here. Pull the coroplast forward so that we can line it up and cut the rest of it out. Alright, now you can see here it says it's taking pictures. This process is a little time consuming here. It's a little bit slow here. I don't know if you can see on here, it looks like it's got marks on here where it's focusing on these two areas, trying to line it up. At this point you don't touch anything until this part of the process is over. You don't take everything. Now it says shift material forward. So I'm going to go over there, we're going to pull out the material a little bit here. Okay. So what I'm going to have to do in order to get it back through the front here, I'm going to pull it out completely. I'm going to put it back through the front, and I'm going to try and keep it, like I said, lined up with that side over there. I want to take it in at about 3 inches from where it cut before. This one takes 3 different cuts to do the whole full 24, so we're going to go keep it in about 3 inches right there. We're going to close it up. We'll go back over to the computer. Alright, now I got to click on continue. We shifted the material forward, hit continue. Now it's aligning, it's going to align this back up with this once we get the material, once we shifted the material. Another time consuming process. This says it will take up to about 5 minutes. Alright, you can see here, I don't know if you can see it real well here or not, but it looks like it's off a little bit. So far I have not had an issue with that. It looks like it's off on this computer screen, but every time I've printed one off, cut one out, it is lined up perfectly. So we're going to see how we make out with that. I'm going to hit the continue button over here. And then by the time we get over here, it should be about ready to print off here. And just hit the... Once this light starts flashing. There it goes. We're just going to hit the print button there. And it'll start. Alright, looks like it's lined up like perfect. So we're going to go back over to the computer. It's taking pictures, it says again. Like I said, it works very, very accurately. The only problem is it is just so slow. I mean, you're probably talking start to finish almost 10 minutes to make 3 cuts. Simple cuts. Alright, now I can go over and shift the material. We're going to do that. Okay, now all I have to do here, since I have it out at this end, I just need to pull it towards me. This is the last cut, don't have to be too accurate. My only issue here is, okay, so I don't know if you can see that or not, is now the inside, since the outside's out here like this, it makes the material higher on the inside. So what I need to do, I have these things laying here just for this. I just slide these underneath here, just to keep it up in the air. So it lays flat on the inside. And then just make sure I got it where I want it, on the inside here. Which I do, I have it all realigned where I want it. So there's that, and this, you just have to put something underneath it. Right now, that's the best I've got. I'm sure there's another way to do it, but I'll go back over to the computer. Alright, we're back at the computer. We shifted the material forward. We're going to hit continue. And now it's aligning again, and that's going to take about 5 more minutes supposedly. It depends. Sometimes it does it pretty quick, other times it just takes forever. And it seems like this last cut, I always have an issue with it, or have to go through the alignment process a couple times. Alright, let's see here. It says to confirm the alignment. We can look on here. Like I said, again, it looks like it's off a little bit, but it just hit the print button. And you can also align this manually if you wanted to do that, but it does a good job without doing that. I'm just hit the continue button. Alright, now we'll go over here, back over to the Glowforge. We'll hit print and finish this up. I'm just going to hit the button right here. It's blinking. Hit that. And we'll finish this up. Alright, it's all done. Pull this out. And that top one was off a little bit this time. I haven't had that problem yet, but that's the first time it was off just a little bit. The other ones, even though they look like they're off, they hit them good. So, I don't know why that this time. First time I had that problem. Now I can just rip these right off here. It doesn't have to be perfect with this anyway, but nope, there you go. Turned out pretty good. Real good for what we need it for. What I'll do then, I'll just print on these like this here. We got these were not cut on the Glowforge. These were cut on the CNC, and they make a mess, and then it's not as clean of a cut. I guess you can tell right here, it's just not clean of a cut as it is on the Glowforge. The Glowforge does a real good job on it, I think. I can't complain about it at all. Alright, thanks for watching. Please hit the like and subscribe button. Have a good day.